think the younger people should learn from adults like me, like you, and you. Each one of us are teachers. Each one of us can teach our children. We can teach them and talk to them about our natural environment outside.
Welcome to Traditional Foods Contemporary Chef. I'm Alaskan Chef Rob Kinneen, and today we are 40 miles south of Anchorage, celebrating the store outside your door. Let's get started. So we have some bladderwrack here. What are we looking for specifically when we're harvesting this?
You're looking for some nice fresh bladderwrack, and it's got nice pulp bulbs. And when you pulp the bulbs, some juice comes out, and it's used to thicken your soup.
So what are some of the nutritional benefits of bladderwrack?
Bladderwrack is full of trace minerals, protein, and it's got a really rich source of iodine. It's really good in omelets.
That sounds delicious. So I think we're going to gather some of this for our fish head soup. It'll be a nice compliment.
That does sound good.
What we have here is a contemporary take on a very classic traditional dish, fish head soup. We're going to be serving this up later for our guest Elder Myrtle Vandorn. So what you're looking for to get started on the broth is a good quality fish head. You want good coloring on it. You want nice fresh eyes, not cloudy. You want to make sure the gill plate is nice and red. Next step is just to bring it up to a boil and drop it down to a simmer. These ones have been going for about 4 hours. Strain it off. So we've got our beautiful broth. We strain that off, we set it aside. The next step is to build the soup. So what we're going to do is just start with some cooking oil in a medium-high heat pan. We had the chance to go to the farmer's market today. We got some beautiful farm fresh produce. Got some lovely onions and carrots. Nice sizzle. And you don't want color on that. What you want is a nice, just kind of a nice translucence. It's called sweating out the vegetables. Did the same thing with the carrots. Got these cut nice and thin. Gonna add those in right now. Add the broth. So we're almost up to a boil. I'm gonna add everything in there because it's nice and warm and ready to go. So it looks like we have some beautiful beach greens here. You said there's a particular way to pick these?
Yes, you don't pick the whole thing below. You pick the top and they come off like that. You can eat them like that or you can use them in soup.
It's like surprisingly, there's a lot of flavor on there. There's a little sweetness, a little saltiness, and the sturdiness. I can imagine these in a soup where they're not going to wilt away. They're going to be very, very vibrant. Going to help me just pick a few?
Oh, yes.
Grab these and
they'll be made in good soup.
If you do a good job, I'll invite you over tomorrow. Looking forward to that salmon head soup.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
We're going to add the bladderwrack and the beach greens, which are nice and tart, a lot of flavor on there, kind of a nice salinity as well. It's right up on the beach, gets a lot of the salt from the sea there. Smell that, it's nice and rich. You've got that deep, deep fish broth smell on there. And lastly, we're going with the salmon eggs. Okay, we've got everything added to the soup here. Our beautiful broth has been thickened up a little bit from the bladderwrack. All the vegetables have been added, and we've got this nice, vibrant sea green. We're ready to plate up. Move this closer. We're going to get some noodles in first. And you can again see the viscosity of that soup, how it's just thickened up quite a bit, even though it's a broth. Finish it with just a touch of broth. Then we're going to finish it with just a touch of this dried bladderwrack. And we're ready to eat.